Happy Thursday. So, this is random, but I was thinking about you all today, all my BeyondFit Life sisters. I was in the Facebook group answering some questions and just thinking through, hey Suzanne, hey, thinking through how I could encourage you. So first, let me just say, I love our BeyondFit Life members group. I'm hoping that those of you who are popping in are BeyondFit Life sisters. If you're not, you should join us. This specifically is a message to all of the women that are part of the BeyondFit Life Club. We call ourselves the BeyondFit Army, right? And we work on training, we work on nutrition, and we work on the missing piece of the puzzle, which you guys know what that is. Comment below. It's not just about your workouts. It's not just about what you're eating. If you want optimal health and fitness, what do you need? I know you know, Christy, I know you know. Yeah, that's right, Natalie. Yeah, it's hormones. So I was thinking through hey Christina, awesome. Hey sisters. Hey Deb, as I was logging into the Facebook group and answering your questions, don't forget, there's that pinned post at the top of the Facebook group where I check that first because it's easy for me to find. The thread moves so quickly. We have so many other awesome sisters and BeyondFit Life members in that group answering questions and giving you their tips and sharing experience. So sometimes I can miss questions because my phone is just blowing up all the time. And I do have 2 kids at home. And yay, you're back, awesome, and it's crazy. So use that pinned post with the big question marks to post your questions so I can make sure I don't miss them. But I was thinking through all the questions I was reading and what I could do to encourage you from now until Christmas to reach your goals. You know, I read an article just last week that said 38% of Americans are clinically obese. 38% are not just overweight, not just, need to lose a few pounds for health reasons. 38% are clinically obese. And, obesity really, it goes way beyond like wanting to fit in your skinny jeans, right? Like there's a health issue there and your life is at stake. And I was so sad reading that and I was thinking, why? We know what to do, right? We know how to help people. Why is there such a disconnect? Why are 38% of Americans, yes, I know, we need to spread the BeyondFit movement. So I was thinking through this. Here's what I was thinking. And I'm like, first off, I blame the fitness industry. And here's why. Because an obese woman, and oh gosh, I'm going to get on I hope I don't start a rant here. I get so mad because an obese woman who does not know, she truly does not know what to do. She wants to make a change in her health, right? She wants to live to see her kids and grandkids. And what does she do? She reads the latest fitness magazine or goes to, whatever she's seen on social media, who's saying, hey, take our pill and you'll drop 12 pounds in a week. Follow this cabbage soup diet and you'll lose, 30 pounds. The fitness industry makes me so mad because they don't care about that woman. I mean, okay, maybe some trainers do, but the majority of the fitness industry, what I'm seeing, this trend is like, they don't care about the person, they care about the cash, right? I mean, are you on social media? Do you see this? Like everywhere I turn, I'm getting all these posts, all these direct messages of people being like, hey, I wanted to tell you about this life-changing, fill in the blank, shake, wrap, pill, whatever. And I'm like, no, don't, no. Yes, it's just like, they don't care about the person. They just care about making $1. And I tell our BeyondFit trainers, so I work with a group of personal trainers because I realized last year that I couldn't, in my own self, I couldn't reach as many people as we need to reach. I mean, 38% of Americans are obese. I can't reach them. But I knew that if I got a group together, if we got the BeyondFit Army, kind of armed and ready for our mission, that we could reach more people with this message. And the message really is how to do fitness better. So I started working with super small groups of trainers, teaching them the BeyondFit method, how they could impact, in their area. And it's interesting because one of the big things that I say right out the bat, I'm really selective about who I choose to work with, because I want people who care about people over profit. Yeah, so this is Kristen. She's actually on right now, so follow her. She's a BeyondFit trainer. And Kristen, she'll tell you, one of my big things, like when we do our training and, it's all online so they can listen to the training videos, and I'm like, people over profit, right? Impact over income. You have to make an impact first. Jackson came in. Oh, do you want to say hey? And Warren's taking his nap. So with that said, how can we make an impact? Because the knowledge is out there, but the fitness industry is so blinded by dollar signs that they don't really care to teach people the right way. Okay, and the right way is not a quick fix. It's something that takes time. Now, there are three foundations, three pieces of the puzzle, if you will, that you need to have in place. You need to have your workouts in place. You need to have your nutrition in place, and you need to work on balancing your metabolic hormones. You need to fix your fat-fighting hormones. So I was thinking through, 38% of Americans are obese, and they really probably have access to the tools for these three things if they look hard enough. So if you have the access and you have the information, what's the next step? What is missing? And that's where this was such a random scope title, right? But I said you need to be like a postage stamp. And here's the next piece. So if you have all this information, have you guys ever heard of analysis paralysis, where it's just like, I've got all these studies, all this information, all this, I've done all this research, and now I'm just like, stop. I'm overwhelmed. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. And you're just kind of frozen. Have you ever felt that way? Hey, thanks for sharing. This is awesome. Yeah, so this is what you do when you have the right tools. Okay, so you need to get to BeyondFit Life first. Stop paying for scams. Stop paying for, whatever multi-level marketing thing. Stop reading the latest fitness magazines and being like, this month said to do this, but this month said to do this. Get the information. Then, when you have the information, which if you need the information, you need to go to beyondfitlife.com. All the information's there. But you log into beyondfitlife.com, or you have all the information that you need, and then you're like, whoa, what? And then it's confusing and it's overwhelming. And my dear friend who's obese and frustrated and tired and and she's just tempted to give up because she's got all this stuff now, but she doesn't know what to do with it. Here's what you need to do. You need to be a postage stamp. You need to stick to one thing until you get there. Okay, so that's a postage stamp, right? One stamp can't be on 30 letters. One stamp, I'm doing my Christmas cards this week, so I have 1 million stamps sitting out on my table with all our Christmas cards. So one stamp, right? It can't go to 30 letters. It can't go to my 300 Christmas cards that I have to mail out, right? One stamp per letter. And then what does the stamp do? Does it jump off the letter before it gets there? No, the stamp sticks to its letter till it gets to its endpoint, till it finishes its journey, right? It gets to where it needs to go. And so that's what you need to do. Yeah, 1 year counting with BeyondFit Life. It's life-changing. It's health-changing. It is. So I want you to join BeyondFit Life if you haven't joined it. And for my BeyondFit Life sisters who are on the call, what I want you to focus on is sticking to one thing. Pick one thing. Stick to that. Master it. And then let's go back and let's do it again, okay? So, no, you're not too late. Hey, we're so glad you're on. You can catch what you missed in the replay. Stick to one thing. In the members portal, I have 7 habits, 7 real life, easy to pick. You can stick to one thing, pick one today. Habits to help you fix your fat fighting hormones, 7. I want you to choose one. Just choose one and focus the rest of this week on mastering that one habit. Be a postage stamp. Pick one, stick to it, get to the ending point, And then we'll go back and we'll pick another one. And then the cool thing is that over time, these habits, they become habits, right? And what the awesome thing about a habit is then you can start to do it without even thinking. You don't have to waste a bunch of mental space, you know, am I doing this? Am I doing this? Am I doing this? When it's a habit, it's just natural, okay? So I want you to avoid being overwhelmed. Yeah, like, I love you guys, and so I'm trying to think of ways I can help you, and this is one thing that I see, because you start and you're so excited, and you're like, there's so much information in the members portal, and then what? You kind of get overwhelmed, and maybe it's my fault. Maybe I could structure it better. Maybe I shouldn't give you all this information. Maybe I should keep you from being overwhelmed, but I can't do that because I want to share everything I know with you, okay? So you've got to help me out, and you've got to be the postage stamp. Pick one thing, stick to it, get there, then let's start again, okay? Does that help? What one thing could you pick this week? Go into the members portal under the Start Here tab. You'll see a section on fixing your fat-fighting hormones, okay? There are 7 tips, 7 things that you can pick, right? Water, good. So I want you to start there. And now, of course, I still want you to do your workouts. I'm not saying, well, if you don't pick workouts this week, you don't have to do them. Everybody's gonna be doing their workouts. Everybody's gonna be working on their nutrition. But avoid being overwhelmed, okay? Follow the schedule. On the schedule, it tells you what to do each day of this month. But when it comes to hormones and science and, all of this carb cycling and counting macros and, there's so many components that are great, but I want you to pick one and stick to it. Get to the end, make it a habit, and then come back. Okay, so if you have questions or if you need anything, log into the members portal, check out that stuff. And if you have questions, go to the Facebook group and I'll be in there to answer. Yeah, it's so easy to get overwhelmed. You guys can relate to that, right? Or am I just crazy? Maybe I was just thinking that, but you've got it all. Yeah, but 38% of Americans are obese, so we need this message. Okay, good, I'm not crazy. So share this, spread the message. You can swipe right if you're on an iPhone, swipe up if you're on an Android, and then you can share. The best place to share is with your Periscope followers or on Facebook. Twitter, it seems to get lost, but if you share on Periscope, then any of your Periscope friends will see this in their newsfeed, which is really cool. Yay, thanks, Dee. And you can share on Facebook too. I think on Facebook things seem to stay up a little bit longer, but Twitter moves so fast. So anybody have any questions? Anything I can do for you? I love you guys. And our Beyond Fit Sisterhood, we have so many exciting, I'm working on so many big projects. The whole Beyond Fit team. Wait till you hear what we have coming for you in January. Oh, great, thanks. Yeah, I'm hoping to have some time to catch up on email this afternoon, hopefully. And then I have a crazy weekend. Is your schedules like with holidays? Are you guys nuts? Jackson has 2 birthday parties this weekend. We have, I'm in North Carolina, so it's like super warm. I think it's like almost 70 or in the 60s today. So we don't have snow, but downtown this weekend, they're setting up sledding. So we're gonna do that. And we have, what kind of cookbook did you use for baby food? I used the Cook for Baby. It's a Williams and Sonoma book. If you post that question again in the Facebook group, I can post a link to it for you. I just got it off of Amazon and it was amazing. Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow we have our Outside Christmas workout. Are you excited for that? Yeah, it'll be good. What's your number 1 tip for balancing your hormones that I could start this week? What's best? Well, I have like a lot that are really great, and it's going to be different for everyone. So log into the portal. If I had to pick one, there's 7 kind of key steps that you can implement, and those are in the members portal. But if I had to pick one, I would probably pick the right type of training, because I see so many women who are just like out there kind of spinning their wheels. They're over exercising to try to get results. So doing the right type of training with our BeyondFit Life workouts and our sprint workouts, those are going to impact your metabolic hormones immediately. And the hormone change lasts for 24 to 48 hours after our workouts. So that's a really, really good place to start. And then from there, you can implement more steps. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You've got to join BeyondFit Life Club. I mean, it's like, guys, I can't even tell you, I spent hours and hours and hours at the gym. This type of training has completely transformed my body. Like, I'm in the best shape of my life. I have 2 babies. And I spent so much time working out before. It's crazy. I eat so much more. It's amazing. Yeah, posted the link in your face. Yay, thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna go because I think I just heard Warren wake up from his nap. Yeah, you can't waste. You've got to be doing the right type of workouts. Yeah, that's number 1. D said, BFL has changed my lifestyle and body. I love it, D. Yes, it's awesome. And we are on a mission to teach women how to do fitness better. So you guys who are Beyond Fit members, you have all the tools you need. Just remember, you got to be like a postage stamp. Pick one thing, stick to it, and then repeat, okay? All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.